Yes, you read that right. This is where healthy eating can actually be the problem. Maybe it is the healthy eating that is causing you to gain weight, that is causing you to have an unhealthy relationship with food, and as well increasing the cravings, the binge eating, and everything in between. I am so excited to have you here because this is something that is truly important, that I truly believe everybody should actually know, should understand, because this is where a lot of people are actually blocking their success to feeling great with their body, with the food, and actually releasing the weight that no longer serves them. So if you're joining me live, tell me hello right below. And as always, as I'm creating this, I want to make sure that nobody misses out on this. I'm going to be sharing with it. And if you know anybody who's struggling with their weight, who you know, and they're telling you that they're always healthy eating and they're doing what needs to be done, but something is not working, tag them right below, share this video with them. I'm going to share with you three ways that actually healthy eating is the problem. Okay, so join in as I am sharing this. So if you are new to my world, my name is Dina Merby. I am a body balance coach. I'm actually a clinical dietitian, nutritional therapist, NLP coach, yoga instructor, meditation instructor. I'm pretty much a nerd in a package, helping people transform their life. And for the past 20 years, I've been really helping people who are struggling with their weight, mostly regarding people that are struggling with eating disorders, because we see very often there's a big rise happening, and the rise is not because people are lacking motivation, it's because, I always keep saying, dieting is the problem and not the solution. So I'm going to share here on my personal page, and if you're not part of my group, comment. This is where I do some daily coaching. I give a lot of amazing information, and I'm making sure everybody is there getting it. So let's talk about healthy eating. I'm going to share with you the 3 reasons why healthy eating is actually a big, big problem. Okay? Trust me, a lot of this is going to resonate with you. It's something that I go through with a lot of my clients. And this is where we try to kind of go from healthy eating to balanced eating. So the number one reason why balanced eating. The number one reason why healthy eating actually is a problem, because very often mentally you are telling yourself that you are a healthy eater, you're eating healthy stuff, so you actually end up eating more than what your body's telling you to eat. So when we have this concept that I am a healthy eater, I am eating healthy food, I am choosing the good stuff, the organic, the clean eating, and whichever way that you believe healthy eating is in your mind frame, you're actually more connected to what your mind is telling you, and you're completely neglecting what your body actually needs as a portion to eat. Because yes, you can gain weight eating too much of a good thing. There are no free foods, there are no free calories. Overeating in any shape or form, no matter how healthy, organic, superfood the food is, if you're eating above and beyond what your body needs, it is going to be causing weight gain. This is math. This is just habit. You're overeating, you're going to be actually overweight. So this is the number one thing. So when a lot of clients come to me and they're like, Dina, I'm eating healthily, and then they tell me what they're eating, and I'm like, they're feeling good with it, and that's fine in terms of the choices. But then I'm looking at the portions and I'm like, but are you hungry for this portion? They're like, well, it's healthy, it's good, it fills me up. But as about it, are you hungry for that portion? And then they're stunned because they're like, but it's healthy food. I should be able to eat as much as I want. I'm like, no, not because something is healthy that you should be overeating it, because if your body doesn't need it, it's still going to store it. And as well, you're causing way too much damage of giving way too much food. You want to give your body a break. So this is the one thing that overeating anything, even healthy food, could be the thing that is actually making you gain weight and not seeing results and feeling good with your body. Number 2, okay? The number 2 thing when we're talking about healthy eating, let it be you go on a vegan diet or vegetarian lifestyle or paleo or keto, whatever concept of healthy eating is. So I'm not saying there's one specific. I'm saying what your mind decides healthy eating is that you are bringing something as an eating habit, but it is not actually what your body needs. So the first one we talked about, that you might be overeating certain things that your body actually says, I'm good, like I'm just going to end up storing this for later. But number 2, are you eating in a healthy way that actually helps your body work in its best shape or form. Because we are all very different, we all have very different needs, and we cannot all be following the same exact diet. There's genetics, there's environment, there's lifestyle, there's fitness. So let me give you an example, and that's a personal example. I actually did a group coaching today, and I told everybody I am the guinea pig of everything that I coach, and I practice what I preach. I've tried everything that I tell my clients. I know. I've tested. So let's talk about vegan lifestyle, vegetarian lifestyle. So at one point I was going through a lot of health issues back in my early 30s, and I was doing a lot of research on food and organic and all that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go vegan, I coach people how to be vegan. This is my business, right? Nutrition coaching. And I was like, I'm going to go be vegan for 30 days. Okay. I had so many health issues. I desperate for a solution. So I went vegan. Okay. I did it all. Oh my God. I was a pro vegan. I was like sprouting the beans. I was like doing the chia puddings. Like I had my, my B12. Oh my Lord. My nutritional yeast. Like I did it all. Okay. So the first week I felt good. I'm like, oh, this is nice. I feel good. Oh my God. Vegan is the way to be. I'm feeling amazing. I'm a healthy eater. Healthy according to like my symptoms were decreasing. But then something else happened 2 weeks in. So I kept going. I can say I was really tired of chewing food. Like the raw food movement. Oh my God, you really have to chew so much. Within the second week, I was like, man, I'm not feeling that great. Third week, I'm like, oh my God, where is my energy? And I started being pale. I was actually more orange. Okay. And the fourth week, I was not good. Okay. I was doing it all. I was following, I was taking the supplements. Honestly, you couldn't have been a better vegan than I was, okay? And then I wasn't craving sugar. I wasn't craving what you would think you would be craving when you're going like on a diet or so on. I was craving meat. I was dreaming and thinking of steak. I just wanted steak, okay? I couldn't. I was not good anymore. And I'm like, you know what? Something my body is telling me this is not going good. So I went back and I brought meat back in. And my energy just went through the roof. Okay? I still adjusted a few things that I kept from the vegan lifestyle. There's things that I was doing then that I'm actually intolerant to when I took them out. Then I felt better. But I realized that yes, everything that I preach my clients, you cannot force any type of healthy eating into your lifestyle if your body is rejecting it. I'm not talking about cravings or so on. Like craving meat, craving chicken, craving fish. Like my body was just craving for all those omega-3 fats coming from fish sources. It was craving for the iron. It was craving for it. Now, this is the power of your body. Your body knows what it's craving. So if you're craving a lot of sugar, probably there's nutrition imbalance, there's emotional eating, there's hypoglycemia. If that is an issue, like message me. We need to make sure we take care of that. But when you're actually balanced and eating well and you don't have any like ups and downs in sugar, your body will send you those craving signals of what it needs. And this first time in my life, I'm like, oh my God, I'm craving meat. Best experiment. And a few years later, I actually did a genetic testing and it showed that in my genetic makeup, I need an above average level of iron in my system to be functioning. So my body told it to me, I tested it, and the genetic test that I paid for told me the same thing. So again, number one, eating too much of a healthy thing is actually problematic because you're not following what your body needs. Number two, being strict with a healthy eating plan, let it be vegan, vegetarian, whichever way you want to bring in the healthy eating. If your body's not feeling good in it, it's going to actually bring and kickstart some cravings that you're not actually aligned. And this is why it's really about alignment, right? We're not talking about healthy eating, we're talking about balanced eating, aligned, connected, hunger, fullness, looking at those cravings, digging in. And this is where food freedom comes in. This is where you release the weight and you feel great. It's really that simple, right? And yet it takes some time to connect, but I can get you there in a much faster way. So message me if that's interesting to you. Of course it is. If you're struggling with your weight, you're struggling with all that, you want a quick route, right? You now, go later. Dina is that connection. let's talk. But the third thing, and this is important, okay? And if you're a parent, I really, really want you to listen to this. I know you might be doing this and you're not aware of it, but I need you to listen to this. The third thing where healthy eating is the problem is there's a new type of eating disorder called orthorexia. That is a type of anorexia, where we are hiding behind healthy eating to restrict, to live in our eating disorder. So this is an orthorexia. So you might be, as a parent, and again, no judgment. We all have ups and downs in our life. Maybe you are following a type of healthy eating that is very restrictive, but you made that decision. Again, if it's very restrictive and you really need to follow it, and as soon as you deviate, you have a lot of anxiety, this is an orthorexia. It's an eating disorder. It's okay to follow values of being vegan and clean eating. Like, I'm not going to judge what you're deciding to do. It's your body, it's your life, it's your well-being. But if you're doing something and you feel like it has to be so rigid and you can't deviate from it and it's causing you anxiety when you deviate, this is a type of disordered eating. And when I'm talking a lot about parents, because I see a lot of my clients, especially my teenage kids, I do feel like they're mine, My teenage clients, when they're telling me about their eating and so on, and I ask them how their parents are eating, and a lot of times we don't realize as parents that your kids actually see what you're doing and they actually absorb it. So this should be 2 points. So number 3, where eating disorder can be an issue, and I'm going to have to finish this because my battery dying, it seems, The number 3 one that I want to talk about is your healthy eating hiding a disordered eating, okay? But number 4, your healthy eating can actually be causing an eating disorder to your kids. If you are eating in a certain way, because you have diabetes, you have heart disease, you have blood pressure issues, you have gout, and you are very restrictive in that way because you really don't want to have any more health issues, that's fine. It's your life. But if you impose what you're doing for you on your kids, you're actually creating a disordered eating pattern in your kids where they're going to start eating in secret and hiding and binge eating and cravings. This is not a story. This is reality. This is what my teenage clients are going through. Many of them that have parents that have health issues, and the parent has banned many foods and is following certain restrictive rules. And as a parent, you can do what you want. It's your body. If you're not comfortable with it, you message me and we clear this up. But you also have to be aware of the impact you're doing for your kids, because if you have a health issue, doesn't mean your kid has to eat like you. If you want to be vegan, doesn't mean your kid has to be vegan. If you have diabetes, doesn't mean that your kid has to cut carbs. Even you don't have to cut carbs. But you see where I'm going with this. You have to really be careful as an adult, as a parent, as a role model, that whatever you are doing for you is for you, and beware of what your kids are absorbing. So, number 1, healthy eating too much can be a bad thing. It is a bad thing. Healthy eating, are you actually eating to what your body actually needs? Like my iron story, go back if you're watching the live right now, go for the replay. Number 3 is your healthy eating hiding a type of anorexia called orthorexia, and you're scared of deviating from it. So you're always going to be food is always going to have control over you, even though if you feel you have control over it. And number 4, if you have any health issues and you decide to have a healthy eating pattern for heart health, disease, and so on, remember, the way that you eat has nothing to do with the way that your kids should be eating. And a lot of eating disorders, disordered eating, binge eating, anorexia actually starts at a very young age. And kids are sponges, they absorb everything. Number 5, just to help everybody out, just as a tip, eat as a family. It really helps the well-being. So I believe this helped you out in terms of healthy eating. What can we do to go from healthy eating to balanced and aligned eating? And this is what I do with my clients every single day. We build plans, we create systems, we actually better align our body with our hunger and fullness signals. And this is really true way of reaching food freedom, of releasing the weight, and of having cookies at home and not overeating and not binging on it and forgetting oh my God, you are not able to do that. So this is what I do for all my clients. And if there's something that's resonating with you, let's talk. There's so many different offers I can share with you, from online classes to master classes to membership site, or even one-on-one coaching with me, which will get you there 100 times faster. On that note, I thank you, everybody who joined live and everybody who's watching the replay. Comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you on the next training. Dina Merby here, body balance coach, helping you create a life and a body that you love by eating your favorite foods. Bye for now.